Alzheimer's disease is really a phenomenon of the medical advances that have occurred in the last part of the 20th century and the early part of the current century. People are living longer, and the longer people live, the more likely they are to develop Alzheimer's disease. So it's a major killer. Nobody survives Alzheimer's disease. It's uniformly fatal, and we're faced with this tsunami of older adults, many of whom will develop Alzheimer's disease. And it is a terrible illness to experience for the Alzheimer patient, but also for the family to see the loved one really robbed of their humanity as they descend into the moderate and severe stages of the illness.
I call Alzheimer's the ugliest disease. Got to the point where my mom didn't know who I was. And that mentally is just so hard to deal with. How can you not know me? I'm your kid. I'm your first daughter. I'm the one that's most like you. How can you not know who I am? So it's very, very hurtful.
So I watched him throughout the entire time, from not being able to recall things from minute to minute to eventually personality changes, became very paranoid, very aggressive.
The National Institute on Aging, part of the National Institutes of Health, recognizes that Alzheimer's disease is a public health threat of the highest magnitude. So it devoted resources beginning in the 1980s to establish centers of excellence at academic institutions throughout the country to bring together resources to enable investigators to try to understand Alzheimer's disease. The Knight Alzheimer's Disease Research Center at Washington University was initially funded in 1985. Presently, we're following people from age 22 to 103. Altogether, we have about 890 individuals who we follow. We will not be able to truly treat Alzheimer's disease without participation of volunteers, both those who are healthy as well as those who have Alzheimer's disease dementia.